Toast Club members to empower uh, the all the members and to improve and help to improve their communication and leadership skills, which will increase their self confidence and his personal growth. So there are certain rules which we have to follow. So the first one, I request every members to keep their phones in a silent mode so that it cannot be disturb you in middle of the meeting. And second one, I request all the members to will not talk about sex, religion, and politics. Third one, I request all online members to keep themselves in muted uh, uh, unless it's called upon. And now, keeping these all rules in mind, and I believe that you will learn something from this meeting and make your day successful. So now it's time to invite our president. Who is our president? He is by education. He is electron. He is by education. He is electronic engineer. By passion, he is a photographer and I, I, astronomer. And by profession, he is in family business of jewelry. And he served as a SSA secretary, VP education, VP membership. And now he is our club president. So please help me to welcome our club president, Toastmaster Vikrant, with a big round of clapping.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster. Art for one. Very good afternoon or evening. Very good evening. Good afternoon, my dear fellow Toastmaster and guests online.
Hello.
Where are you all?
We are here only listening.
Okay. So give some input whenever called upon. Okay.
Definitely. Yeah. Okay, sir.
You while you sleeping, so don't sleep. Okay, let's have a 24th meeting. Before we begin, let's for the benefit of the most guests, what is the Toastmaster? What is the Toastmaster? Let's see Toastmaster Ruchi. What is Toastmaster?
Toastmaster is where we build our communication and leadership skills. We give speeches. We also give him prompts.
It's only this?
More than that.
Oh, Toastmaster Hardik. Who started Toastmaster and when and where? Toastmaster Hardik.
Almost 100 years ago, a person named XYZ started Toastmasters in US. I'm sorry, that's a fill in the blanks. And I dared Toastmaster Ruchi sorry, Toastmaster Rahul to fill in the blanks. And we have almost millions of Toastmasters across the globe.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ardik. So, Toastmaster was started by Rahul C. Smitty almost 100 years back with a mission to help people who were not able to do public speaking or raise a toast during the meetings or during any kind of events. Develop that confidence that they can speak fluently in front of people. That's how Toastmaster started. Now there are, I think, more than 5,000 clubs, and I don't remember the exact number of members, so I will pass on the dare to Toastmaster.
Okay, sir. So the numbers is now to 3 lakhs plus and still counting. Back to Toastmaster Vikrant, Mr. President. Yes. So Toastmaster was started in 1924 by one of the gentlemen in USA named called Ralph Smedley. Why he started? Because he observed the people is not able to raise his or her toast during the birthday party, marriage, or funeral. And now it is almost in 149 countries and more than 15,000 and approximately 6 lakh paid members across the globe. If you become a member, you become a part of this worldwide fraternity. You can attend, join any meeting worldwide. This is the how Toastmaster history. Now let's begin our session. Any meeting in the Toastmaster is conducted by the host, and host is called the Toastmaster today. But before that, I would like to take guest introduction that I forget. So we have online and offline guests. Let's start from the offline guest. Your name, what you are doing, and how did you came to know about the Toastmaster?
My name is Shadid Chaudhary.
Now we have, I think, 3 online guests. Let's start from guest Grishma.
Hello everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm Grishma Pancholi. I'm from Gandhinagar, Gujarat, and I have attended many sessions online Toastmaster Club, and I really feel and I always enjoy every session because I learn new things every session. Some different things are discussions, topics are really good. Every session will learn something different things, and I want I like this platform to develop our interpersonal skill as well as this platform is helpful to overall growth, not only the particular language and particular things because we that thing we can learn from outside as well, but this platform is overall growth as a person in individual overall all the terms, how to talk and what to talk and the way we grab the interest from others. So this thing I really like of this platform. Thank you.
Thank you. And we would love to call you Toastmaster Grishma in near future. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's pass on to the guest Mona. Guest Mona, let's have your small introduction.
Yeah, sure. My name is Muna. First of all, hi everyone. My name is Muna Parekh, and I know about the Toastmaster is one of the TMU. He told me basically that if you feel or you fumble, please join this club. For and you will learn so many things. Thank you.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you very much. Yes, Mona. Keep coming. Let's learn and grow together.
Yeah.
Now we have another case, Karthik Gandhi.
Hello everyone, I'm Karthik and I just got to know about Toastmaster from one of my colleagues who told me that if you want to improve the public speaking skills specifically, you can join the Toastmaster. So that is the reason I'm here. And thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak and introduce. Thank you,
Wow.
President.
Thank you. Thank you. Keep connected with our VP membership for the further introduction of the Toastmaster, how to become a member, post the meeting, and he will guide you. We have one more guest in meeting. Your name, what you are doing, and how did you come to know about the Toastmaster?
Hi everybody, this is Rajan. I am an ex-member of Center. Now I'm working as software engineer. To know about this club via internet and already.
Oh, welcome. Now let's start. I told the meeting will be conducted by the host, and the host is called the Toastmaster of the day. So who is the Toastmaster of the day for today's meeting? He is someone who is working in the Sims Hospital, Ahmedabad, as a head of concurrent audit department, and he has many master degrees like MSW, MCOM, MBA Finance, ICW, and he's currently pursuing master in psychology. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Ajit, Toastmaster of the day. Are you talking to me?
Good evening, dear guests and Toastmasters. Our today's theme is mental hygiene. I would like to hear from members and guests. What is your idea about mental hygiene? Can anybody say, please? Please, Toastmaster for us.
For me, mental hygiene is just stay happy from inside.
Stay happy from inside. Yeah.
Right.
Yes, definitely. Any other answer, please?
Being able to control your emotions and being in the right state of mind as you wish.
Yes, right. Obviously. Can anybody from the online? Your idea about mental hygiene?
When our activities sync with your brain, body,
Okay.
yeah. Whatever we are saying or whatever we are doing with the brain. So brain hygiene is very important.
Okay. Fine. Mental hygiene is all about maintaining mental health, preventing negative behaviors, and removing mental clutters to attain full potential of our mind. To work our mind with full potential, mental hygiene is very important, very, very important. So the benefits are like happiness, purity of mind, clarity of mind, and full potential. So mental hygiene, to maintain mental hygiene is very much important. So I have 4 points to say for making our mental hygiene. First one is avoiding negations. Can anybody know about what is negation? Negation. Please.
So many times we get into a negative loop. For example, let's say we have some kind of fear.
Yeah.
So, what will happen of that particular thing? What will happen? What will be the outcome of that particular thing that I've done?
Okay.
That is like a kind of negative loop that we get into.
Yes, yes. You are almost near to it. Negations is actually negative connotations actually. So I can give the examples of negations. Don't, no, These are the common examples of negatives. So we have to avoid negative to get into good mental health. So do not worry, okay? So the negative is not here. So I'm just cancelling it not. So what is the meaning of this? Do worry. Okay, so when we say do not worry, subconscious mind cancels the negative. Here it is not. So when the original message goes to the subconscious mind, don't worry. Okay. Subconscious mind does not understand the negatives. Subconscious mind controls our life. 90% of our life controls subconscious mind. But it doesn't have the capacity to identify and understand the negatives. So that's like don't worry, it goes to subconscious mind. Don't worry. So we get the original like you know the sentence and we increase our worry. Increase our worry. So instead we can say that we can practice, say, be relaxed, be happy. Okay. So this is the most important point for the mental health. So before moving ahead, I would like to introduce. Before that, I would like to say in Toastmasters meeting there are three segments. One is prepared speeches, and second is a table topic section wherein guests and members get 1 to 2 minutes to speak about the involved topic. And third one is evaluation section. So the community will be evaluated by one senior Toastmaster. So today's I would like to call like general evaluator of the day. Who's our general evaluator of the day? Please welcome Toastmaster Vikram. General evaluator of the day.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of today. General evaluator means someone who evaluates meeting from start to end. Each and every aspect from at which time meeting started and which time end, and as well as the performance of each and every role player, speakers, evaluators, tech role players. So as a general evaluator, my role is to do on each and every point. But it is possible to do so many things by one man. No, but that not downtime, not that all of not down the grammar is. For that I have a team called tag team, TAG, timer, accounter, and grammar. For the not down of timer and all the who is taken the timer role today. Grammar role is taken by someone who is a developer and working in Unix solution company. He is targeted arm of this Toastmaster Club. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Part of Char to explain the timer rule. Over to you, Toastmaster Part.
Okay. Today I am a timer. So who is timer and what to do as a timer. So I will note down all the guests and the Toastmasters timing of the speech, timing of the evaluation, timing of the table topics and precedence timing, etc. So we have three steps. First, we have a table topic. Table topic speeches. We have a maximum 2 minute. So 1 minute after 1 minute, I will show the green card. One minute and 30 seconds. I will show the yellow card, and at the 2 minute, I will show the red card. So, and after that, we have a speeches. So speeches have a max, speeches uh, have a max length of 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I will show the green card. At the 6 minute, I will show the yellow card. And at the 7 minute, I will show the red card. And the third is evaluation. So uh, in in, in, in evaluation, I will uh, in as a length of 3 minutes. At the 2 minute, I will show the green card. At the 2:30 minute, I will show the yellow card. And at the 3 minute, I will show the red card. So in all the three steps, we have a 30 minutes gross period. Yes, yes. You will 37 gross period. And if you talk more than gross period, then you will be disqualified. So now, and I will give my timer report of the last of the meeting. Uh, Thank you. Sushma.
Now it's time to invite our counter. Who is our counter? Our counter is someone who have a family business of electrical contract, and he is current secretary of Heritage City Toastmasters. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Ruchi.
So I am the R counter of the day today. I'll be noting down the R's, the ums, and the unnecessary filler words that we use in our speech. And then in the evaluation section of the meeting, I'll be presenting my report. I'll be also noting down the some filler words like so and you know that we also use in our speech.
Now it's time to invite grammarian. Who is a grammarian? Grammarian is someone who is basically from Kolkata and now this time in Mumbai. He loves spend time with family, friends. He also likes moving and outing. He is passionate about leadership and people development. He have experience with quality and training. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Vikas for grammarian.
Good evening, everyone, and online members. My name is Vikash, and I'll play the role of grammarian today. So, as a grammarian, my role will be to observe everyone, all the speakers, whether it's speech speakers or table topic master speakers, and identify the use of grammar and English language. And I will note down any kind of areas of improvement if we have for the speakers, any right words or any exclusive words or phrases which has been used during the day. And I will present the report when I'm called upon during the meeting. As a grammarian, one more responsibility I have is to introduce you guys to the word of the day and phrase of the day. Now, I have shared the word of the day and phrase of the day over the chat for online members and on WhatsApp also, but I will present it to everyone in this room also. So the word of the day is conclude, spelled as C-O-N-F-L, complete, C-O-N-F-L-A-T-E. Now says complete, K-U-M. And the meaning for the word would be to combine two information into one, or two data set into one. So combining two things into one. That's the meaning of conflate. One example as a sentence is that I was able to conflate two different ideas into one solution. Okay. or the chef was able to conflate 2 to 3 ingredients into a single master chef recipe. That the use of conflate, and the phrase of the day is with flying colors, and it basically means you have done something very successfully with distinction, okay, and with a lot of success. So a common example which we always hear is that my kid came out of the exam with flying colors, which means he passed out with very high distinction marks. Okay. I'm a Marvel fan, so I have picked a Marvel example also. That the Avengers, yeah, if you're a Marvel fan and if you have seen all the Avengers series, so the Avengers defeated or were able to defeat Thanos with flying colors. So that's how we can put it. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Vikrant.
Thank
Thank you.
very much, my friend team. And I will come at the end of the event called by Toastmaster of the Day with my own report. Over to you now, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you. Without further delay, we move to our second point. Our second point is avoiding self-handicapping. Have you ever heard about self-handicapping?
Yes.
Please.
Self-handicapping means we are doubting ourselves if we will be able to do it or not.
Yes, exactly. So we avoid performance. We feel that we may fail. So we avoid performance or activities due to the fear of potential failure. So I have a formula for performance. Okay. Beginning minus internal interference. Potential minus internal interference is my formula for performance. If your internal interference is 0, you can use your 100% potential. So we should avoid self-handicapping. You like use our good potential 100%. When you do that, we avoid many activities, many performance. That way we will not be happy about our life, our career, our personal life. So now I move to next segment, that is prepared features. So our first figure is if an engineer turned entrepreneur currently working as consultant at Ernst & Young after completing his MBA from IIM Lucknow. He loves to travel solo and considers himself an amateur photographer role. He loves reading books and strongly believes in environmental conservation. He loves talking about new business opportunities and emerging business. Toastmaster Rahul. Before I invite Toastmaster Rahul, I would like to before we start his speech, I would like to know from this evaluator, Toastmaster Keshav.
Toastmaster Rahul is going to give his level 1 speech 3 from dynamic leadership. The purpose of the project is the member will learn or review the basic research methods and present a well-organized, well-researched speech on any topic he wants to give on. And the speech topic is Find Your Sherpa. Over to you, Toastmaster Rahul. Over to you,
Toastmaster Rahul, find your Sherpa. Find your Sherpa, Toastmaster Rahul. The stage is yours. All the best.
So, as Toastmaster Ajish introduced, that I have a love for traveling. So, I would like to extend where I ended my last EMOD speech. Who all attended the last time I was EMOD? Yeah, so I talked about my adventures in the Northeast, right? So, I would like to talk about one more story. When I was traveling to Arunachal Pradesh, when I was in Tawang, I met a friend who shared the same love for traveling. I met him there and he became one of the closest friends I ever had. He had the same love for traveling but his passion for mountaineering was very distinct. He was mad about mountains, and he had a dream. He wanted to summit Mount Everest. Now that is something like being in the top of the world, right? And it requires a lot of preparation. I have the same questions that you guys had when I first met him. How are you going to do this? How will you summit Mount Everest? It requires a lot of preparation. How are you going to do this? It requires a lot of budget. I asked him all these questions 5 years back, and this year, this summer, he has submitted Mount Everest. So after he did submit Mount Everest, I again called him. And today's speech is a gist of the conversation that I had before and after he submitted Mount Everest. Right. So good evening, Toastmasters and the guests present in the meeting today. Today's speech, the title of today's speech is Find Your Sherpa. Right. But who is a Sherpa? So Sherpa word is composed of two different words, Sher and Pa. Sher means east and Pa means people. So Sherpa is basically people of east. Now historically Sherpas have helped people from across the world summit mountains of 8,000-meter peaks. Like there are total 7 mountains of 8,000-meter peaks across world, and these people are born in such valleys, in such mountains, and they know in and out of these mountains. They understand mountains, they understand the weather of the mountain, and that's why people hire them if they want to submit such mountain. So coming back to the story, I asked him how are you going to do this? How will you submit the mountain? And he told me that there are few things that you need to keep in mind if you want to summit Mount Everest. The first one is understand and respect the mountain. In his own words, I would say that he has heard, he said that I have heard a lot of people who have told me that I want to conquer this mountain, I want to conquer that mountain, and I'll conquer it. But conquer is a wrong word, and that's the place where you start wrong. You can never conquer a mountain. Mountain is big enough to conquer. It stands there for all the weather, cold or summer or rainy season, whatever it is there, it stands there. You can never conquer a mountain. You can show your gratitude by respecting it to let you climb on its peak and be there and come back safely. That's the gratitude you show to the mountain before you even start the preparation. Second thing, train hard. So when you're preparing for a summit like Mount Everest, when you're preparing to be on the top of the world, you have to understand that you have to train hard every day for years. It is not something that everyone can achieve. It is something that you would be achieving and you would stand out of the crowd. So you have to train like that. You have to stand out of the crowd while you're training also. You have to train really hard. The third thing, and that is the title of today's speech, find your Sherpa. So you have to find somebody who will assist you to go to the top of the mountain. But that's when my question came. When you are doing all your research, when you are training so hard for years, why do you need somebody who will assist you to reach at the top of the mountain? Why don't you want to do it on your own? You have done so much hard work. He told me, and this is his answer, right? Summiting Mount Everest is not just a trek. It is not something that you go there, you climb the peaks, you go from 4,000 to 5,000 to 6,000 and then to the top of the Mount Everest. It's not like that. There are 5 base camps when you're summiting Everest. So it's first base camp, then camp 1, 2, 3, 4, and then finally you summit. And so varies the sequence of the event as well. You first go from base camp to camp 1, then camp 1 to camp 2, then you acclimatize there, you come back to camp 1, then again you go back to camp 2, you try to go to camp 3, acclimatize there, come back to camp 2, and that's how it's done. Your Sherpa helps you with that. Your Sherpa would decide when is the right time to go to each of the camps. And if you see, there is a very small window at camp 4 where you have to submit the Everest within 12 hours. Now, how would you do that? What if the current route is closed and the weather is fine? Your Sherpa would assist you with that. Your Sherpa would guide you with the next route. Your Sherpa would push you forward when it is required and pull you back when it's not required. So you actually need a Sherpa if you want to summit Mount Everest safely and come back, right? And I can relate this to the lessons we have in our lives. I can actually take a lesson out of it in our lives. If you want to, every one of us has a dream. Every one of us wants to be the Mount Everest of our career. We want to achieve that. And if we want to achieve that, what do we need to have? We need to have the right attitude. We need to show gratitude to everyone who's helping us achieve it. And the second thing we need to have is our own Sherpa, our own mentor, who has been there a lot of times, who has carried on this journey, who has completed this journey multiple times, but still shows the right gratitude, right respect to the path, and who is there to guide us all the time. So with the right attitude and right Sherpa, I wish you all the best of luck in achieving the journey to your Mountain Everest. And I hope you all come out with flying colors.
Thank you, Toastmaster, for one. I request all to give your comments directly to Toastmaster Rahul on his mobile number. You have 30 seconds for that. Third point, that is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. So what is photosynthesis? It's a positive statement meaning the present tense. Okay, about our thinking. So goes to our point of mind. How it looks. Nothing is in our point of mind. So reflects in our behavior. So we can improve our being, become confident also through photosynthesis. So whenever you get like whenever you get exercise, what you do, or you can say that outside coming on this way. I'm good. Second time, third time, I will do better. So this kind of program your subconscious mind. Water cluster stick in your subconscious mind can change through photosynthesis. Okay. So before I go to the fourth point, it's time to like for the table topic session. So in table topic session, yes, our Toastmaster get the opportunity to speak. 2 minutes. Given topic. It is an impromptu speech only. Guest also will get the opportunity to speak. Okay. So who is our table topic master? He is MBA from Queensland University, Melbourne. He is the founder of uniformscard.com, which provides complete uniform solutions to small to medium enterprises. He loves to play chess. Welcome, Toastmaster Bharat. Good evening, everyone. How are you all?
Very good to you, Toastmasters and my dear guests, online as well as offline. I am the table topic master of today, as Toastmaster Ajit has already told that what my duties are regarding that how the session will go on. So let me tell you about the table topic master. It's a way of improving your impromptu skills. And if you improve your impromptu skill, you will definitely give answers to any random questions which may arise to you. Okay. As this is a 2-minute session, at most 2 minutes you are given a topic and you have to speak. At least for 1 minute you have to speak. After that, 1.5 minutes is a yellow card, and then 2 minutes a red card. I have given list of topics over here, and the best part of this is that even a guest can appear in it and can take from one of these chips and speak on the impromptu speech. Just for my query, I would like to ask the guest, is your spouse here? You? Is your spouse here? Are you married? Oh, married. Okay. So don't worry, no one will judge you. So the topic is, let's start it, and I would request each member of us that use the word of the day, which is conclude, and phrase of the day, which is passing with flying colors. I would like to start with the guest online and offline. Anyone from the offline or online? Sorry, Vishnu. First experience. You can know how. Okay, that's true. Yeah. Okay, we have got a combination from that. Both. You can. Your vision on tackling inner fear, your vision on tackling inner fear, a fear inside, how you tackle your inner fear. Your vision on tackling inner fear. Rajan. Your tackling vision on inner, your vision on tackling inner fear. Your vision on tackling inner fear, Rajan. It is an internal component of our life. We just feel our day-to-day life. And one of the best things that I do when I usually face the fear, I talk to my friends. In detail about a particular instance, what happened and what made me get in that fear atmosphere. And they help me with the various solutions, various outputs that I should implement to overcome these fears. And I talk to my peers, I talk to my mentors regarding my conflicts, with my inner conflicts. And yeah, thank you. Was indeed good. Anyone from the guests now? Oh, sorry, Dr. Vikas. Oh, sorry, Vikas. Why do we seek knowledge? Because why do we seek knowledge? Because why do we seek knowledge?
Thank you so much, and good evening again, everyone. The topic is why do we seek knowledge? Now, we have been living on this world from so many hundred years. You might have heard the word AD, BC, and everything. How we have progressed in our human cycle is all because of the knowledge and the habits we have started building. So how do we seek knowledge is, it's different in different generation, in different eras, in different periods, what we have learned in our history books and how we have seen in our movies. How do I seek knowledge is in a current environment is going through a lot of sessions, watching a lot of people who are good speakers, reading a lot and participating in a lot of activities, which helps me to increase my knowledge. But in current generation where we are hooked on mobile phones, it's very difficult to get the right knowledge because there are a lot of spoofs going around and fake information going around. But if you choose the right medium, to get your knowledge. It's always the right thing for you. Now, if you choose in your free time, if you try to choose education and knowledge over entertainment, it will definitely help you to grow as a person, as a mentor, as a leader, whatever way you look at it. So knowledge for me is how I can improve myself, irrespective of the experience of the age where I work, where I stay. It doesn't matter. Knowledge is something which you should keep on inculcating every time. No, Ratan Tata, such an inspiring businessman, he still loves reading. And that's the knowledge he has, how he can make those strategic decisions. So my way of seeking knowledge is, different mediums, and I encourage everyone whom I meet, whom I mentor, to always prioritize education over entertainment. Entertainment is good, but education portion should be a little higher. So that's the speech from my side. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Vikas. Now, anyone from the online would like to participate? Dear guest, Grishma, Mona,
Yeah, I can try.
Miss Mona.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I take on your behalf.
Would you like to turn on
Your video?
Yes, sure.
Your video is not on, Mona.
so we can see your facial expression and during speech?
So this is a list of cheats, Mona, and I'm gonna pick one of them for you. Is it fine?
Yeah, that's
You're on mute.
Put it.
You are on mute. You are on mute.
You're okay. You're not on mute now.
anyone can pick up a cheat for me.
Yeah, I'm picking it up. My question, Mona, my topic, Mona, is your favorite person before you enter teen. Mona, your favorite person before you enter your teen age.
Favorite person. Okay. Uh,
Before teenage.
yeah, before teenage. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Basically, I don't believe in that favoritism or something. From childhood, I'm like that. It takes lots of courage to from my side to understand the person. If we say in my teenage, then I have a friend called Nidhi. She is my favorite person all the time because she used to tell me she's having the older sister. So whatever she is learning from her sister, she is passing on me. So I can say she's more than a friend. She's more than a friend, like a sister to me. And because of her, there are so many we have in where we were in the school. Yeah, in the school. That's right. We were in the school. In school, we need to learn the topics, and which are sometimes very hard, difficult for me to understand. And she tricked me in a way so I can learn the topic. So I can say my favorite person is before my teen is my close friend, best friend, Nidhi. Thank you.
Thank you, Mona. Thank you for participating in it. Anyone from here offline now? Yes. I didn't want this one. Shalin, the topic is if you cheat. Okay, topic is inferiority complex. Your views on inferiority complex, Shalin. Shalin, inferiority complex, Shalin.
Thank you. Inferiority complex is your state of mind that I am not better than like somebody. And I personally lived my life with this complex. And gradually, I'm trying to overcome the same by participating with such a forums and to meet some people and present yourself. And what I observe is his infinity complex has a direct relation with your self-esteem. Whenever your self-esteem is low, you will find that infinity complex. So you should, we should overcome to like that self-doubt. Can just be yourself and love whatever you are. You are what you are. You need to change yourself for something better, not by pressurizing or not by looking somebody. So that is that is the thing make inferiority complex, and this complex will gradually overcome. Whenever you will get a recognition. So that's it. Just try and everything is possible. And just try to overcome it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shalin. It was very useful for us, and thank you for thinking that the forum is good for combating inferiority complex. Now, I would like to go for online members. Okay, I can see Karthik and Hardik.
What about Krishna?
And what about Grishma? Let's start with
Karthik.
Karthik. Karthik, I choose
Yes.
on behalf of you.
Yes, yes, sure.
Am I audible?
Yes. Am I
Okay.
audible?
Yeah.
Okay.
Karthik, your topic is your best negotiation experience. Karthik, your best negotiation experience, Karthik.
Okay. Okay. So I'm Karthik, and my topic is based negotiation. So usually we negotiate the things based on the money and in exchange of certain things. But I still remember when I was a kid, and not a kid, but in my the age of 9, and I was 9 years old. So I was in third standard, and at the time that my father told me that you need to study hard and you need to study. So at that time I was in a mood of playing and just don't want to study. So he told me that if you study hard, I will give you something. So then at that age I was not knowing about anything negotiation, but it was the negotiation. I asked my father that if you give me a if you give me a Cadbury of worth rupees 200 rupees, at you can imagine that it was like 1995 around. So it was too costly, right? So at that time I asked him, and he told me that okay, if you pass the examination with the flying colors, so definitely I will give you the Cadbury worth rupees 200, right? So he then I studied hard, and I secured almost third rank, and I passed the examination. So he was so happy, and he gave me the chocolate. So that is what the negotiation for me. So apart from that, the negotiation can comes in different way. So it may be the emotions, it may be the exchange of love, exchange of care, and even in case of the exchange of the feelings. So there are a lot of things and a lot of ways apart from the monetary benefit, or in case of negotiation. Thank you, everyone.
Excellent, Karthik. I haven't thought about it, that this can be also a negotiation. Okay, so now we have Hardik.
Yeah, Hardik.
Hardik. Hardik, bhai, can you open your say video? Can you start your video as well?
All right. Is it
Yes,
visible?
Hardik. Okay. So I take a chit on your behalf.
Perfect. Why not?
Okay.
Give a shot.
Yeah. Topic is result that changed your life. Toastmaster Hardik, result that change your life, result that change your life, Toastmaster Hardik.
Result that changed my life. Thank you, table topic master. We as human beings, since childhood, when we were admitted in school, we were given a goal, a target, and asked for the results. And if we pass with flying colors that goal, or we crack that results, the society around us and people around us try to make us feel. That's the societal way of working. For last almost a year, I've been observing my nephew, who is almost a year and a half or so. He's so innocent that who doesn't care for any reasons. He just wants to do whatever he can and just be laughing with his $1 million smile. And when I reflect, he doesn't care about any consequences. And when I reflect him with us, so-called professionals, so-called successful and failure people, what we do before doing anything, we start trying to imagine the result. And our thought system is made such a way that if we do not think about the results and what the outcome would be, we don't act. So I think that's the fine thin line being a child and a professional. So this is what I'm learning in my life, that not to care about results, but just do what I like to do. Thank you. Back to table topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hardik, for concluding society and the children's.
One more Vishma.
Okay. Grishma, I take a cheat on your behalf. Is it fine?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me see. Okay. Grishma, the topic is your dreams when you were 10 years old. Your dreams when you're 10 years old, Grishma.
Okay. Okay. So it's really this topic is somehow I have to went in my childhood right now. Okay, so when I was 10-year old, so that the lifestyle and that kind the way we all are the grown up time. So this time we always there is no any hesitation about any success and failure. There was no any kind of any tension we can say. The only thing we used to live in present moment. Whatever we are doing, that is only and only we live in present moment. Every day we are very enthusiastic face. The when in 10-year old and so we used to do some how to live more fun life and how to enjoy the every moment, every second. That was the dream of daily every second. What I do today's activity, what I will get if I will go outside and will take ice cream. So that was the biggest dream in that particular time period when in 10-year old age. So that small thing gave me a big happiness. Every small movement, every small achievement gave me a big moment for us. And if family and parents used to they will keep they will take me in garden and anything. That was the achievement for us at that time. So every small moment, every small thing gave me a big happiness in daily life. And most beautiful thing, we always used to live in present moment and that particular time. So yeah, and I really want that this time is golden time for everyone like. Thank you.
That's what we have for attending it. So I would like to ask, timer, is everyone eligible for voting? So we have to do voting.
Yes, all are qualified. This
Oh, okay.
seven.
There are 7 speakers.
One.
Check speaker. Yeah, okay. So I would like to request everyone to vote for the speakers which you have heard so far. Toastmaster Rajan, Toastmaster Vikas,
Guest Mona.
guest Mona, guest Shalin, guest Karthik, Toastmaster Hardik, and guest Grishma. So please vote on the number, mobile number. Triple nine. Please vote.
हाँ मैं
Okay.
आप बोल दीजिए.
Yes. Please vote on this number through SMS or WhatsApp 99983. I repeat 99983 65030. 99983 65030 for the best table topic master speaker.
Whose number is this? I'm sorry.
Ajit number.
Okay, thank you.
I suppose everyone has voted.
Yes.
Yes. His name was Rahul. But he is not the table topic master today, speaker today. So the one who has spoken for 2 minutes, session which I chose. Yeah, when you pass it, you are participated. No, you have received 5 votes, including mine and yours. There are total 14 votes would be there. Everyone done?
No.
Is voting?
Voting done.
Is voting done from the online members and guests? TM Hardik, guest Grishma, guest Karthik, and guest Mona. Is the voting done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
I sent to Ajit's mobile. Is that right?
Yeah, that's the one you're supposed to see.
Okay.
Is everything done?
No, 2, 3 more.
Okay, that will be done afterwards. Okay, so I back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster, for the homily session.
Thank you.
Now we move to the 4th point for the mental hygiene. It is all about being in a right company. Right company in the sense, our friends, our acquaintance, our relative, our colleagues, we should be careful who we are dealing with, because our environment has full influence in our thoughts. Our thoughts converted into actions, our actions converted into habits, Ultimately, our hobbies decides our success or failure. So the basic root cause of our success or failure is always our acquaintances. So unlike our company of people, our peers, our friends, our colleagues from time to time, what kind of thoughts they are giving to us? Are the thoughts positive? Are the thoughts to give us important if we can continue the same group. If any of the questions no, we should block them from our life. Or at least this is our at least or that will give us huge life in our life. So it's time to call the general evaluator for the evaluation session. Means let me welcome Toastmaster Vikram for the evaluation session.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Hey, please. What we call evaluation in Heritage City Toastmasters Club.
Breakfast for champions.
Breakfast for a champion. Why is breakfast? Why evaluation is necessary?
To know where we are lacking, where we need to improve things.
Exactly. If we want to go next step without evaluation, we cannot go. So I am with my G report, but before that, let's have a prepared speech evaluation. We have today one speaker, Toastmaster Rahul, and for evaluation Toastmaster Rahul's speech, we have evaluated Toastmaster Kesav. Who is Toastmaster Kesav? Toastmaster Kesav is someone who is engineer from Nirma, and he is working in very famous drone manufacturing company, and now having project South India. He has served club VP membership, and now he's VP PR of Heritage City Toastmasters Club. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Kesav Khan to evaluate the speech.
Good evening to everyone present here, dear Toastmasters and dear members online present and the Toastmasters present online. Today I am standing in front of you to evaluate Toastmaster Rahul for level 1 speech 3 and such an attention taking topic he has. Find your Sherpa. First of all, how many of you had that question in your mind when you heard the topic? Find your Sherpa. What is the meaning of Sherpa? How many had? I had. The same way that intrigued me to know what the topic is on. What? Find your Sherpa. Even after doing mountaineering myself, even after being a travel, I didn't know that the name was Sherpa. This detail he has went to. So I would like to say that he has passed his project objective with the flying colors. The purpose of the project was to review the basic research method and present in front of the audience. Such a good body language he had. There were so much to learn from his 6 minutes and 30 seconds of his speech. There are some recommendations which I would like to give to him, through which he can reach to the next level of giving speeches. With such great voice modulation he had during giving the speech, and with such a great body language, he had grabbed each and every attention. I like the way he started the speech by giving a story, then telling what is Sherpa. I respect this friend who has touched down to Mount Everest. I know how much time it takes to even reach to 3,200 feet. And applause to your friend who has done such a great achievement. There are few recommendations as I was talking about. He could have taken the topic to more intriguing part. Like there are 5 points which you need to consider, or like there were 3 points. First, respect the mountain. Why to respect the mountain? Then second, then third. With this, we can have more and more. Anyways, we all had the same question in our mind that what is the shape or what is the conclusion? concluded in such a good manner that we were able to relate to our life that yes, we have to find our own Sherpa, we have to find our mentor, or we can be our own mentor to reach that side, to that summit of our life. So there is a recommendation through which you can reach to by using more stage you have and the more pauses so that we'll be able to get more of your speech. Overall, it was one of the best speech I have ever heard till now, and I have learned a lot from your 6 minutes of speech today. Thank you. Over to you, team. Over to you. Okay, wonderful. Very okay. Now let's have a report from my tech team. So now it's time I will go reverse. Get what I I have to still monitor time for grammarian outcome. If I call him here, then there's time for both them in the list. That's why I'm going reverse. So let's have a grammarian report from Toastmaster Vikas.
Thank you, everyone, and kudos to everyone who participated today in the speech table topic session. Overall, there has been excellent use of words, grammar. There were very few areas where I've been able to observe any areas of improvement for people. But I have noted few of the suggestions which I can share. I wouldn't go by name wise. I would directly go by suggestion wise in the statements. I'm sure people will understand. These are, I wouldn't term it as incorrect or correct use of grammar or English. We sometimes follow British English, sometimes we follow American English. If you listen to Europe, they do a very different kind of English. So there is no right or wrong. It's how we want to improve the sentences. So one of the sentences is like, people is not able to raise toast. So that can be rephrased as people are not able to raise toast by focusing on the correct use of verbs. I have attended many sessions. That can be, since it's a past event, it should be I have attended many sessions. There was no any kind of tension. It can be rephrased as there was no tension in life. Then we tend to use a lot of verbal kind of English when we are doing speaking. Okay, not exactly verbal but written kind of English when we are speaking. So how we can, one example which I thought was, small things give me big happiness. So that can be effectively said as, those little things gave me so much happiness. So we usually don't write small things. It's little things, it's larger than life, those kind of words we use. Get opportunity to speech should be rephrased as gets opportunity to speak. Are they always motivate us? Can be used as, are they always motivating us? There was one sentence which is a very common kind of, I wouldn't say an error, but we sometimes are not aware of it. When we refer to a long historic period, we usually use the word back, which is not exactly a right way of using in English. So for example, when I say 100 years back, ideally it should be 100 years ago. So if you read a lot of novels or storybooks, they always mention 100 years ago. I was here, I was there. So try to change that habit. A few of the words, this was the kind of feedback or area observation which I could observe. Some words which I could capture during the speech is negation, which was opposite of positive. Gratitude, the feeling of being grateful, it's a very powerful word, and we should all show gratitude and compassion towards people. This was from my side, and there were few people who used phrase of the day. Toastmaster Rahul, guest Karthik, Toastmaster Hardik, Toastmaster Keshav used phrase of the day. No one used word of the day yet, but the word of the day was again per plate. So thank you so much and good luck. And
Now let's our
Presenting my report, okay, I had 1 hour. In our counting, Toastmaster part had 1 hour, 1 show. We have hours and and by Toastmaster because we have 3 hours. When it comes to TMOD, had 3 hours and 1 show. Toastmaster Rahul had 1 show. Toastmaster Bharat had 1 hour. Guest Ranjan had 1 hour. And Toastmaster Hardik had 1 hour. Yeah, that's all from us.
wow.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikrant. Now, the start is the essay. The Toastmaster part has spoken 7 minutes. The Toastmaster Vikrant has spoken 11 minutes. The Toastmaster, the TMOD, the Toastmaster Ajish has spoken uh, uh, 30 seconds, 30 minutes. Toastmaster Bharat has spoken 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Toastmaster Vikas has spoken 7 minutes. Toastmaster Rahul Gaur has spoken 6 minutes and 55 seconds. Toastmaster Kesav has spoken 3 minutes. Toastmaster Ruchit has spoken 1 minute and 30 seconds. Toastmaster Rajan has spoken 15 seconds. And guest Mona has spoken 1 minute and 30 seconds. Guest Salin has spoken 1 minute and 46 seconds. And guest Grishma has spoken 2 minutes. Toastmaster Hardik has spoken 2 minutes and 15 seconds. And Toastmaster Karthik has spoken 1 minute and 33 seconds. Thank you, Toastmaster Vikrant.
Now let's have entire meeting report from my side. Meeting has started 4 and 10. We are 10 minutes late due to some rain and issue. Kalajanam, Toastmaster part explained very well mission statement to everyone, and he hand over to the presiding officer, the Toastmaster Vikrant, to me. Toastmaster Vikrant has welcomed all the members and guests with introduction and the history of the Toastmaster. After the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Aziz. First of all, congratulations that you have taken first time Toastmaster of the day. Big round. He conducted his session very smoothly with the stage movement and as per the PP education suggestion. And the top theme, mental hygiene, and with 4 that topic you mentioned, I just forget number 1 was what?
Avoiding negation.
Avoiding negation, self-handicapping, suggestion, and be in a right company. With the 4, this point he very well explained about the how to maintain your mental state very smooth or in a calm state. And what I have suggested that what is a takeaway message or conclusion that why you have chosen this thing and what would be the takeaway that I think you should mention. Because if I say in today's environment, just fast life, stress life, we have lots of workload. So in such a scenario, in such a period, mental stability is much necessary to each and everyone. And your session is very helpful for them. So you may add, you could have added just like that. But takeaway should be always there. Why you have choose this thing. Overall, your entire session is amazing. Kudos to you. Prepared speech. Toastmaster Rahul has delivered L1 research, very well research on the mountain and real story of the Mount Everest and connection to us. If you find our Mount of Everest and we make our target how to tackle with right direction, right attitude. So anyone can overcome, or not the sorry, overcome. Anyone can what is called conquer, but that is what conquer means. There is a target, or anyone can achieve a target. It's a live example of how can. So that is this take our message. When you have some story and you relate to this, your L1 essay and you are completed one is pending. Okay, yeah. His speech evaluator, Toastmaster Pistokan, very well with CRC approach, he evaluated his speech. Those to you. Now coming to the table topic, Master Toastmaster. He come on stage and very well explain the rules, how those synchron speech is useful to in how to give synchron. And you also encourage member as well as guests and the use of word. Okay. Then kudos to all six speakers, Toastmaster Rajan, Toastmaster guest Mona, guest Darling, guest Karthik, Toastmaster Hardik, the guest Grishma. You have attempted all the questions very calmly, and the questions are very simple, and there are lots of takeaway of each and every question. So this is all from my side. Back to you, Toastmaster. Ji.
I just conclude mental hygiene topic with the final message. One of the strongest emotion of human beings is jealousy. So don't be discouraged by the others' negative reviews, comments, because angriness and jealousy are the strongest emotions of human beings. Okay, so everybody having jealousy towards us. So just to remember, unless you change how you are, you will always have what you have got. That's it about our mental hygiene topic. And it's time to vote for the best role play. So we have Parth, Vikash, and Rujit as the best role play. So
Parth is for now.
And also more timer. Yeah. And
you speak again.
Okay. The surgeon comes Parth, timer also again Parth, grammarian Toastmaster Vikash, and accountant Toastmaster Rujit. Please cast your votes for the best role player. You can send your votes to me on my number. You have 1 minute for that. Okay. Now the voting for the best leader. So we have General Evaluator Toastmaster Vikram, Table Toastmaster Toastmaster Bharat, and Toastmaster of the Day. That's me, Ajit. So you can cast your votes to me again on my mobile number.
Yes.
The proceeding.
How was the session? Informative and
Amazing.
amazing. And now it's time for feedback. Feedback is necessary for improvement. Let's have a feedback from guest Rajan. How did you like the meeting and area of improvement for this meeting?
Yeah, it was a wonderful meeting overall. What I think is we should work on our grammar part more. Most of the members were having issue in saving sentences, and we should also look our the body postures when we are speaking.
I see.
Yeah, that is what I am.
Wow, thank you. Let's have a feedback from your side. How much? How did let's have a feedback from online guest. Guest Krishna, how is the meeting? How was the meeting?
Yes, it's really good. It was, and I like structure of meeting and every the table topic master and how to instant topic always received and we need to instantly think and talk and there are so many things I prepared speech and so many things I like about this and entire structure and entire time management. Thank you.
Okay. Let's have a feedback from guest Mona. Guest Mona, kindly turn on your video and we want your feedback. What you like and area of improvement. Yes, Mona, are you there? Okay, okay. Oh, sorry. Now I want to appreciate role player. Firstly, I want to appreciate Tag because Tag is filled the student today morning, Toastmaster Vikas and Toastmaster Jeet, and just beginning of the meeting. Toastmaster part is that it take time. So kudos to all of you. Toastmaster Ajit, congratulations. We would like more TMOD session from you. Huh?
Definitely.
Yeah. I think you now overcome your fear.
Definitely, I know.
Yeah. So with this, I am calling this thing at John, and the result is being prepared by TMOD. I would like to call this base. If anybody want to give the Toastmaster because feedback, about the feedback meeting.
So I think it went well. The topic was very interesting
Yeah.
from both Ajit and the speech which we had. We could relate the speech, the life incidents. So I was literally sometimes.
Yes, so far, Ruchi.
I do not share the feedback, but I would share something. So, last time Toastmaster Vikrant basically asked this the question that is there any feedback that you all want to give? One of the feedback that I gave was we generally wear like three hats or two hats. One is the hat we wear of the educational goals that we want to achieve, the Toastmaster educational goals that we want to achieve, and the other hat we wear is the personal goals that we have, right? So the next coming Saturday, I'm going to take a TMOD session. So what I'm going to do is, that an Excel sheet, and whatever your goals are, what we are going to do is we are going to do a visioning kind of session that I've already previously done. But let's make it more specific. Let's say, for example, if you have a goal of becoming a business speaker, or the TMOD have a goal of becoming a subconscious or a therapy speaker. So whatever kind of speaker or whatever speaking goal that you have, I'll share the sheet and let's have that in. And when we do the session, we can more sort of condition that
that will
towards our goal.
that will
That
very
will
helpful for the VP education, because VP education's duty or responsibility to connect each and everyone, and how Toastmaster is helping them in their field particularly, and how it is helping to me is a different, to Toastmaster is different. Is this happening means if मतलब उनको बोलना है कि आपका पर्पस सॉल्व हो रहा है Toastmaster में आप स्पीच दो कुछ भी करो. So I think your theme is based on that.
Exactly.
So it was amazing, but don't open too much. Thanks. You were open, I think 50%, but something.
That's what we are thinking.
Okay. So I would like to invite Toastmaster of the day for the rewards. Toastmaster Ajit. Now let's have we have okay. We have today only one speaker, Mr. Rao. So let me go on state.
Best evaluator. Toastmaster case.
Now, base table topic. Best
Toastmaster Vikas.
best role player.
Toastmaster Vikas.
Vikas again. Best lead role.
Toastmaster of the day.
Yeah. My dear friends, keep in mind that there is no win or lose in Toastmaster. We are all winners. We have to just improve ourselves by observing, visualizing him, someone who is doing better than us, and execute. Am I right?
Yes.
Observe, visualize, and execute. With this, I am adjourning this meeting officially.